So that album comes out, and are you and Tupac talking during this whole time?
During the Menace II Society soundtrack and everything, yeah. We was hanging out a lot actually.
Okay.
We was kicking it a lot more than we usually did around that time.
What was he telling you about the movie and everything else like that? Because I mean, it would have been a great role for Tupac.
He was mad because they, I guess his thing was, he was saying they could have just called him and said, you know, we don't want you on the film anymore, man, you know, and told him man to man or over the phone. His thing was that they put it in the newspapers and didn't tell him.
Oh, that's how he found out.
Yeah, so that's why he was pissed off. You know, he was like, man, they could have called me and said something, dude, you know. But other than that, you know, we didn't really talk about it much because I was waiting for a call, or I was literally working, like reading the script. Like I was focusing on knowing my lines and everything, so.
Okay, but you ended up not being in the movie.
Yeah.
So the music video for Trigger's Got No Heart, was that being done before the movie came out? Or after it was already out?
Oh, it's before.
Before, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back then, soundtracks were a big deal, and
Yeah.
they would shoot music videos before and everything else like that.
They used the video in some of the commercials for the movie. They used the video. They played parts of my song in the commercial and parts of the video in the commercial for the movie. And, you know, that was cool. And then it just seemed like after Pac and the Hughes brothers got into it, like a lot of that stuff stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Because the Hughes brothers are directing this music video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trigger's Got No Heart.
They did the video too. And the shit popped off up there.
Tupac showed up. Mm-hmm. How deep?
Well, we was there already. We was like 30, 40 deep, like different sets. We had Oakland dudes down there, some dudes from Compton and some LA cats down there. We was all just, it was just shooting dice, smoking bud and shit or whatever. And everybody was cool, you know, until that shit happened. And you know, I never had nothing against the Hughes brothers. I just, you know, wondered why they never called him and said, you know, hey, you know, fuck you, nigga, we don't want you on the set of our movie or any of that shit. Instead of just him hearing it on through the news, you know what I'm saying?
So you're with the Hughes brothers shooting this music video. Tupac is there, and no one at that point, they're not talking to each other. I mean,
they just drove up. I guess Pac and them was down at the bottom of the hill shooting dice, kicking it or whatever, and I guess they just drove up and Pac, he told me, he said, man, I told him not to get out the car.
What do you mean?
You know, like when they drove up and it's like 30 dudes standing outside and you say, I want to whoop your ass.
Right, but it's their video shoot.
If you're going to be smart, don't get out the fucking car.
But it's their video shoot.
Yeah. And so, you know, he told them don't get out the car. Once they got out the car, it was on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wasn't too much they could do after that. All anybody could do was call the police at that point. You know what I'm saying?
So Tupac jumped on him.
Yeah, I wasn't down there. This is what I'm hearing from my friends and Pac. You know.
Okay, you didn't actually see it.
Yeah, all I seen was, you know, Alan, I think, and he, you know, coming up the hill, and he had blood all over him like the Carrie movie.
Oh, so what, he got hit with like a bottle or a brick or something? Or
I don't know, but he was bloody as hell.
He was. Oh, so he was really. This wasn't just a couple punches to the face. This was a real.
Yeah, that was some shit going on. Like an ambulance came and all kind of shit.
Oh shit! So it was bad.
Yeah, and I seen him chasing him up the hill, and I was like, hey, y'all gotta turn around.
Well,
you know,
because the music video never comes out.
Well, yeah, the Trigger Got No Heart came out. The video did.
Oh, so is it on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the black and white with the cut scenes?
Yeah, you can see Pac all in there. He's still in the video and everything.
Hold on a second. Because when I saw it, hold on.
That's what they actually left him in the video. I would think that they wouldn't even put him in there after that.
They left in the dude.
He in a lot of scenes in there too.
And what's interesting is that after they got jumped, they sued him.
Yeah.
And Mo Preem kind of described the scene.
Just picture this. We at downtown LA at the courthouse. I forgot what happened in court, but all of us were in court. We got Pac had Johnny Cochran represent him.
Oh, he actually had Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran. And then the fucking Hughes brothers come out, and we're all at the elevator. We're all at the elevator. And Pac started, let him have it. You bitch ass motherfuckers. What the? And Johnny's losing it like, Pac, you gotta calm down, man. You gotta calm down, man. You gotta calm down, man. Man, fuck these bitch ass motherfuckers. Nigga, this thug life. You gonna whip your ass again right here, right now.
Hey, he was wild with that shit, man. He was funny and wild with it, man. We was in the parking lot before the trial, before everything. We was in the parking lot.
Oh, you were with him for that trial?
Yeah. They wouldn't let me in, but everybody else that was down there with him, they used, they had, they went on the stand or whatever. And I think the Hughes brothers was kind of, pissed off because, a lot of cats got up there lying about what they seen. Well, I didn't see nobody fight anyway.
Okay, so you didn't get to go into the trial itself?
No, they wouldn't let me in the trial.
And was Tupac found guilty for that, or?
Yeah, I think they sued him and he did like a few months or something.
Okay.
So, it was kind of fucked up, because I liked it, the Hughes brothers. They was cool, and Pac was the homie too, but they just had a misunderstanding between each other, and that's how the cards fell,